So we are in Pinawala, the train station next to Pinawala, and we're getting the train to Kandy, so just waiting on it. And we've got second class unreserved seats because there's no reserved seats on this service, but first time getting a train in Sri Lanka, so you'll see what that's like. I got a little bit of sunburn on my forehead yesterday, feeling it today, sweating, but yeah, we will see what the train experience is like, and then we're going to go to Kandy, and then tomorrow is going to be the Kandy to Ella big 7-hour train. Should be exciting. But yeah, we'll see what the train's like.
Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight.
Welcome to our hotel suite. Big bed, balcony, a very nice view of Kandy. And then we've got TV, aircon, oh, must be a fridge in there, storage, sofa, another view. The windows are massive, so we fly in the window. Wardrobe, and then the bathroom. Big shower, bath, big sink.
Speaking of hotels, I want to take a quick second to introduce you to my new favourite booking platform, Plannin, that I've been using all throughout Asia and how I book my hotels all the time. Plannin works in a similar way to other sites you may be familiar with, like booking.com or Expedia, but what makes Plannin unique is that it focuses on creator reviews and recommendations to help you choose which hotel to stay in. Plannin also partners with a lot of hotels to offer insider deals that you will not find anywhere else. Sometimes these deals can even be up to 40% cheaper than where you'd find on the hotel website. Plus, most hotels offer free cancellation, so if you're feeling impulsive, you can make that booking and then kind of worry about the logistics later on. If I was to come back to Kandy, let's take a look, and I'll scroll through my phone and I'll take you through what I see and the deals that we can find on Plannin. So before I log in, I'll show you what the home screen looks like and what you can see as you visit the Plannin website. So kind of looks similar to other booking platforms. You've got hotels, you can search creators, you put in where you want to go to, your dates, how many adults, how many rooms you need, and then next down is top destinations, so you can see recommended by creators. This is where I come in. So Vegas, you've got 114 recommendations. New York, you've got 68 recommendations. You can probably find my recommendation on there. As you know, I always stay in the Sheraton. So I'll log in now and then we can see what kind of deals we can get by being a member of Plannin. Okay, so now I'm logged in. Let's have a look at Kandy, Sri Lanka, dates. Let's go for October. Let's go midweek, 2 nights, 2 adults, 1 room. Okay, so as you can see, it filters by recommended from the top down. So we've got the Lanka Hotel, 4 stars, 8.3 excellent, and then you can see 15% off that booking, free cancellation, free breakfast. Ooh, more bougie one, Stonehouse Kandy, but out of my budget, about $290 per night. Then more in budget, we got Savannah City Hotel, 3 stars, $40 per night. And Sri Lanka is a quite cheap place, I would say. Like, our travels in Sri Lanka were so affordable, so you will find a lot cheaper reservations on this. But maybe I'll go to New York and see what options there are available in New York City, so we can just show the difference, because this is obviously available like worldwide. You can book hotels anywhere. We've got Nomo and Soho, so we've got 3 creators have recommended this, so we can click on that and read their reviews. But it's $414 a night. It is almost 5-star at 20% off. Fabulous deal. Then we have the New York Hilton Midtown. 2 creators recommend this, 16% off your room. Of course, the Sheraton New York, my favorite, but this is the Times Square location. I prefer the Tribeca one, but 2 creators have recommended this. You can read their reviews. If someone wants to stay at the Plaza, we've got a creator recommendation and it's 9% off. So So will you find a deal for the plaza anywhere else? Probably not. So some really good deals. Oh, here's even better. Walker Hotel Tribeca got a creator review and it's 24% off, which I have also heard of the Walker Hotel. It's meant to be pretty amazing. So we selected the Walker Hotel, then it gives you a bit of a brief information about the hotel, what you'll find there, facilities, where it is, all the information you need, your discount off, and then you'll find the creator recommendation and review. So you can book knowing that if a trusted creator has been there, has stayed there, and highly recommends it, and you can see all the rest of the recommendations from other people below, and then you can make your booking directly on Plannin, and hopefully that gives you a bit of an insight into the platform, how it works, and the amazing deals you can find worldwide. You do not have to be a creator to sign up either, so it's for anybody, just like any other booking platform. You can follow your favorite creators like myself if you want to follow me and my recommendations as I continue on my world travels. So check out the link in the description box. I'll put it in there. You can sign up and you can have a look around the website for yourself and see what's on there. And a special mention and thank you to Plannin for sponsoring this video. Now back to Kandy so we can take this famous train to Ella. Morning! We are at Pardania station, so it is the Kandy to Ella day, and we've come to do like a little hack. We can get on the station before it goes to Kandy to see if we can actually get seats. So we're at Pardania station. There are quite a few other tourists here, so we think a few other people know about the hack, but we'll see what happens. We'll go on the train and then see what happens at Kandy. But we've got second class unreserved seats. We'll see how it goes. So we just left Kandy station on our way, and it's not that busy really. I'll turn around in a second, but yeah, people got off at Kandy and then we got 2 seats together. So definitely recommend go to the station beforehand, get on there, people will get off at Kandy, and then you get your seat.
we arrived into Ella that evening and went straight to our guest house to check in. So we were staying at the Ella Riverfront guest house, which had the most insane views of a waterfall, plus the mountains and the valleys and everything. We had this 4-poster bed with large mosquito nets, really high ceiling, wood paneling, but these floored glass windows, which were basically the piece de resistance in the whole room. And then a bathroom, very ethical and sustainable. All the products are locally sourced and you had your waterfall shower, but the views from this room were just simply incredible. And this wasn't even the place we booked to stay in originally. We wanted to stay in the second place we stayed in on the second night, but so glad we ended up staying here for the first night. And then we headed for dinner at the Clay Pot, which is in a tree house, which is very cool. But the food here was unbelievable, so good. We were the only ones here because I think it was quite early, but the food was absolutely delicious. I would really highly recommend. Plus you're in a tree house eating, which is quite cool, and you can see the trains going by too and watch all below in the town of Ella, so definitely recommend. Then we headed to Chill Cafe just for a nightcap, and we ended up having a hot chocolate and himself had a cup of tea. So we're not really the boozy backpackers, but really cool place to come and relax. Morning, we are in, where are we? We're in Ella this morning. We're checking out of our first room. We're staying in Ella Riverfront and it is gorgeous. The view from our bedroom is insane and I'll show you everything. But yeah, we got to Ella yesterday on the train from Kandy to Ella, the famous one. It was beautiful, the scenery was stunning, and we got seats, but basically a hack to how we got seats, and yeah, it worked. So thanks to that random person on the internet that wrote a post about it. Oh my god, there's a monkey. Oh my god. That already happened this morning, but we didn't get on camera. Yeah, there's monkeys around because we are in the forest, basically. So that's why I'm not sitting outside on the balcony reading this morning, because we've seen that already. That's happened. They seem friendly enough, so they seem fine. But I don't want to risk it. I don't want to lose my Kindle. So yeah. Mad, but we're going to go get breakfast. We're going to go see the 9 Arch Bridge and hopefully see a train go across it, and then also check into our next place in Ella because we could only book there for one night and it's somewhere that was really recommended, so we want to go and stay there, and we'll see what else we go up to in Ella. We have one more day and then we leave tomorrow to go to Ella National Park, so I'll check back in later. After checking out, we headed straight to 9 Arch Bridge, so to come and see the famous train coming across this very famous bridge. Really cool to come and see. A lot of tourists here obviously for the photographs, and you were able to walk along the tracks when the train wasn't coming, get some really cool content, videos, photos, and see the train when it goes past with a lot of people. So just make sure you time it perfectly. As we were up early, we headed for brunch then to Chill Cafe where we had been the night before. Really good brunch, some avocado on toast, and then we actually just spent the day here working on our laptops, edited some YouTube footage, and then headed for a chocolate and banana roti from the Roti Hut before heading to our new location and our second night in Ella, where we were staying in Ella Hilltop Guest House, which we had seen highly recommended online, but it was sold out the night previously, which is why we ended up staying here for one night. But look at these views are incredible. So you've got the whole view of Ella, plus this is actually a lot closer to Ella. So there is Ella town over there with all the lights, restaurants, shops. See the main road, people walking on. And this is the view from our second hotel, guest house in Ella Hilltop Guest House. Views for days. Then for dinner we walked back into the town and headed to Matey Hut, which was a highly recommended restaurant and has this massive queue. So it is probably the only place in Ella that had a queue to dine in, but it was around 30 to 45 minutes to wait. We got a table, it had some Sri Lankan curry and it was really tasty. I wouldn't say it's a must because clay pot was also as good, if not maybe even better, but it was still tasty and worth coming to. Then it was our final morning in Ella, so we headed for breakfast before we had to check out, and we came to Kerry Coffee, which is a very Bali vibe cafe, and we had some waffles before they had a massive power cut in the whole town. So we only ended up with 1 waffles between the two of us, but it was more than enough. It was a huge feed and it was really tasty, so I would highly recommend this spot in Ella, and it's right next to the train station. Good morning, we are checking out of our second guest day in Ella. So we are in Hilltop Guest House in Ella, and we had separate little beds last night, cocooned in our mosquito nets. But I'll show you the view. It's gorgeous, although it's not from the room as such as the one last night, but it is still really nice where we've got like a massive rooftop area, which I'll show you. Amazing views of all like the mountains and the hilltops. It is stunning. But I'll give you a little tour of the room. It's small enough, but it's obviously does the job. No geckos this time either, so 2 nights of geckos, which has been very nice. But I'll do a little tour. So we are checking out, so excuse the mess, but yeah, 2 like single beds kind of joined together and then separate mosquito nets. So we had a night apart / together last night for the first time. There is no air conditioning, it is just a standing fan, but we kept it on all night. And then you go around here and you got like a little working area. Well, I kind of made it a working area, but little desk, the fridge, kettle, teas and coffees and things, hair dryer, which we love, and hangers as well. And then this is the bathroom, so quite big corridor, obviously toilet, sink, and then your walk-in shower, like double shower in there. They love green bathrooms in Sri Lanka. But yeah, very spacious room. And then this is the view. It's our final day in Ella. We're getting the bus, hopefully, to Yala, which is, I don't even know, maybe our 5th stop now on the trip. It's all gone by so fast, but yeah, we've had 2 days here in Ella. Really gorgeous place, very touristy, so there are a lot of tourists here, but a lot of bars, restaurants in like one area, which is really cool. And then we can walk from here to the restaurants and stuff. We walked around to breakfast this morning at a place called Kerry Coffee, which I'll put in. Had really nice waffles, very good breakfast, very good coffee. And yeah, we're checking out. Checkout time here is 10:30, so it is earlier than other places we've been to. But yeah, really nice day. I will say I probably preferred the one before from last 2 nights ago, the riverfront view, just because it was, I think, more modern, but also the view from the room was insane. Plus obviously our little show from the monkeys, incredible. And then we're going to make our way to Yala this morning. It's very hot, I'm sweating like a pig, but yeah, excited to go to Yala and do a safari, which I've never done before. First ever safari, quite nervous, but excited. We left Ella and caught the public bus to Yala. It was probably the worst bus journey of my time in Sri Lanka. So many windy roads up and down the mountains. But we're headed to Yala to do the safari. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and drop any questions you have in the comments below.